All right, now we're going to be doing a tournament for all Gen 1 Pokemon, and we're going to be seeing which one we like the most. Damn. So right out of the gate, I'm just genuinely curious, which one do you prefer out of these two?
Articuno.
God damn, bro. Articuno versus Gyarados. Okay, so you're my advisor. You don't have a say, but you do,
I put in my 1-2.
Yes, exactly. You give me your 2 cents. But to be honest, I might have to veto you. I'm going to go with Gyarados, if I'm being frank.
Fair enough.
Yeah, because I really fuck with Gyarados across all generations, and I think Red Gyarados is sick. So I'm going to go with Gyarados. All right, we can both agree on this one. Come on.
Yeah.
It's Gengar. You bastard. Okay. Beedrill versus Chansey. Beedrill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Beedrill. Clefable versus Venusaur. Venusaur.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Nidoran versus Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee for sure.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. It's gonna get tougher as we go, but okay. This one's easy. It's got to be Ninetales. Come on.
Of
Right?
course.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I totally forgot about Ninetales.
Dude, I love Ninetales. This is another easy one. Blastoise.
Of course.
Meowth versus Golem. Golem.
You know, if it's all Meowths, then it's got to be Golem. But just for the one Meowth, it's Meowth.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest,
I'll let you
the
take it.
show, yeah, the show definitely boosts Meowth for me. But I actually just really fuck with Golem. So I'm going to go with Golem. Poliwag versus Ghastly. Now this is interesting. You got two different flavors. We got the cute versus the sinister. And to be honest, this one's very tough. I really like Ghastly. I think there's ones that are very similar to Ghastly. Poliwag is so cute though. Amos.
Poliwag. Ghastly,
Okay.
Really.
I think I'm gonna go Poliwag. All right, Ditto versus Dragonair.
Ooh.
So what does my advisor say? Out of curiosity, what do you think?
Dragonair, I've always low-key liked Dragonair, so yeah.
Dragonair is clean as fuck. I think his design is more complex, but I think Ditto's gimmick is what makes him interesting. But
Yeah.
I'm looking at pictures here, and I gotta go Dragonair. All right, Onyx versus Machoke. It's definitely gonna be Onyx for me.
Yeah.
I think that was an easy one. Jigglypuff versus Eevee.
Jigglypuff. No, we can go Eevee.
Okay,
Come on now.
I was about to say. Ooh, okay. Now, I know Amos is a big Seadra fan, but for me, I already know my choice. It's Nidoking, but I'm curious to just know what you would pick.
I'll still say Seadra just because I like the design.
I respect that. But Nidoking is just, it's Nidoking.
Sure.
I fuck with Nidoking.
Sure.
All right, this one is interesting.
I really don't know.
Let me think.
At first glance, I would say Golduck.
You know what? This is actually a lot harder than some might think for me right now. I'm leaning towards Dragonite. What do you think, Amos?
I think I'm still gonna stay with Golduck, but I get Dragonite.
Yeah. You know what? This is really tough. You know what, Amos? We're going Golduck. Electabuzz versus Metapod. Electabuzz.
Yeah.
Geodude versus Oddish. Geodude.
Yeah.
Golbat versus Abra. Abra.
Uh-huh.
Poliwrath versus Seaking. Definitely Poliwrath for sure.
Yeah.
Victory Bell versus Aerodactyl. Definitely for me, Aerodactyl.
Yeah.
Pidgeot versus Muck.
Itchy hot baby.
I really fuck with Muck. I have a t-shirt with Muck on the back of it. But I think it's gotta be Pidgeot. Pidgeot's like just the iconic like bird Pokemon. Kabuto versus Kabutops. Kabutops. Weepinbell versus Tentacruel. My boy, Amos.
It's Tentacle.
I love Tentacruel. Sandslash versus Butterfree.
Come on now.
Yeah, you can't, it's Sandslash. Pharaoh versus Lickitung. Interesting. Honestly, I'd probably go with Lickitung just because like Pharaoh just does nothing for me, but Lickitung does do something even though it's gross. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Parasect versus Venomoth. Ooh, this one,
Honestly, I think it's Parasect just because of the eyes.
to be honest, yeah, Parasect. Alakazam versus Paris. All right, come on. Charizard versus Mew. Amos, it's Charizard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Venonat versus, how do you pronounce this? Kangaskhan? Kangaskhan? What are you thinking, Amos?
Honestly, I really don't know.
I will be the decider. I think I'm going to go Venonat. on this one. Mewtwo versus Rhydon. It's 100% Mewtwo. Arbok versus Jinx. Arbok.
Arbok.
Caterpie versus Kakuna. I like Kakuna because Harden.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Machamp versus Execute. I'm going with Machamp.
Yeah, no, that's...
Kingler versus Starmie. Starmie has a cool design. It's definitely Starmie for me. What do you think?
Yeah, Stormy.
Tauros versus Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime, it just looks a little weird. So I'm going to go Tauros. What do you think?
Yeah, I'll give it to Taurus.
Hypno versus Pikachu. All right, come on. It's Pikachu.
No.
Were you going to go Hypno?
Oh, heck no.
Okay. Primate versus Persian. Interesting. What would you go? Yeah, I'd probably go Primate too. Psyduck versus Raichu.
It's hard for me, actually.
Damn, this one is hard. This is why I need you. Because, like, if this was just me, I think I would kind of struggle. I think I'm going to go Psyduck. Magneton versus Voltorb. Ooh, this was actually kind of tough.
To your boy, Magnetone.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go Magnetone, to be honest. Next up, we got Raticate versus Marowak. Okay, Marowak all day. Moltres versus Rhyhorn.
Auntie, I love Rhyhorn.
Yeah, Rapidash versus Charmeleon.
Hey, we already know.
Charmeleon?
Of course.
Yeah. Bulbasaur versus Weezing. I'm going to go with Weezing.
What? That's...
Wait, no.
That's crazy.
Nah, okay. Staryu versus Executor. I probably would go Staryu for this one.
Yeah, of course.
Cloyster versus Arcanine. Damn. I really like Cloyster. I'm sad that he's going to be eliminated this early, but it's Arcanine. 100%. Weedle versus Charmander. Charmander. Easy. Zubat versus Tangela. You know what? I'm going to go with Tangela.
Fair point, but I love Zubat.
And Amos, that's why you're the advisor. We're going Tangela.
What the fuck?
Haunter versus Slowbro. I'm going Haunter. Haunter is one of my favorites. Lapras versus Cubone.
Nah, I think it's cute, bro.
Gloom versus Flareon. I'm thinking Flareon.
Yes, her.
Bellsprout versus Pidgey. You know what? I'm going Bellsprout.
Sure.
Is that what you would pick?
Sure.
Dugtrio versus Growlithe.
Come on, bro.
All right, what were you thinking?
Boy, I love Growlithe.
Damn. Fuck it. No, this is my tournament. Dugtrio.
This one's actually interesting for me.
This one's tough.
Oh.
Advisor, what are you thinking?
I think I would still have to go with Wartortle.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with War Turtle. What'd you say?
The boy Joe.
Ivysaur versus Wigglytuff. Ivysaur.
Yeah.
Almastar versus Scyther. Ooh, it's you already know.
Come on.
You already know. All right, Squirtle versus Magmar. Squirtle.
Yeah, I don't like.
Farfetch'd versus Electrode.
Come on now.
I think I'm gonna go with Electrode. Hitmonchan versus Dugong. Hitmonchan. Rattata versus Sparrow. I'm gonna go with Rattata. What do you think?
Yeah.
Nidoqueen versus Magikarp. I think I'm gonna go Magikarp.
Yeah.
Machamp versus Geodude. What were you gonna go? Also, we're in the thinning now. This is stage 2 of the tournament.
Geodude.
Bulbasaur versus Flareon. I'm gonna go Bulbasaur.
Oh.
Bulbasaur for me. Advisor, what is your opinion before I lock in?
Oh. Yeah, I'll go Bulbasaur.
Nidoking versus Starmie. What do you think?
I was thinking Starmie.
Okay, well, let me think about it a little bit. Okay, we're going Nidoking. Primate versus Aerodactyl. Primate. Tentacruel versus Jolteon.
Come on now.
What?
Still the boy Jolteon.
You said it's Jolteon?
Mm-hmm.
It's Tentacruel. Zapdos versus Electrode. I'm going Zapdos. Venusaur versus Ninetales. Fuck.
Come on. Really? Yeah, no.
I think I'm going to stick with Venusaur. Dragonair versus Marowak. Ooh.
Marowak just looks like a...
Yeah.
Really
I'm Marowak. Golem versus Psyduck. Fuck.
I'm fine with Golem for this one.
This one I'm really torn on, to be honest. We're going to go Golem. Gengar versus Eevee. Gengar. Sandslash versus Pikachu.
I'll go Pikachu.
Pikachu on to the next. Poliwrath versus Squirtle. Squirtle for me. Yeah, okay. Magneton versus Vulpix. I'm still going to have to go to Magneton. Venonat versus Cubone. Cubone. Ivysaur versus Kabutops. Ooh, Kabutops.
Well, damn.
Charmeleon versus Electabuzz. Charmeleon.
100%.
Beedrill versus Blastoise. Blastoise.
Yup.
Hitmonlee versus Gyarados. Gyarados.
Gyarados.
Yeah. Magikarp versus Abra. Abra.
Yeah.
Poliwag versus Onyx. Onyx.
Mm-hmm.
Arbok versus Lickitung. Arbok.
Yep.
Charizard versus Tangela. Charizard.
Charizard. Yep.
Staryu versus War Turtle.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with Staryu. Haunter versus Hitmonchan. It's probably gonna be Haunter for me. Doug Trio versus Tauros. Doug Trio.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Pidgeot versus Golduck.
So Golduck for me.
Yeah. Sandshrew versus Rhyhorn. I'm thinking Rhyhorn.
Yeah.
Arcanine versus Pinsir. Arcanine.
Of course.
Parasect versus Alakazam. Alakazam for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Bellsprout versus Scyther. Scyther.
Scyther, baby.
Scyther is the boy. Charmander versus Kakuna. Charmander.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're in phase 3. Charmander versus Cubone. Charmander. Squirtle versus Tentacruel. Oh no. Fuck. This one hurts. It's Squirtle. Primate versus Bulbasaur.
For me, it's still Primate.
We're going Primate.
Let's go.
Haunter versus Geodude.
They're both kind of the same to me.
So what was your choice?
I don't know.
This is like the toughest one.
I think it's Geodude.
Fuck. I think it is Geodude. Arbok versus Rhyhorn.
No, I think this is Arbok.
Yeah. Alakazam versus Magaton. Alakazam.
Yeah.
Doug Trio versus Nidoking. Nidoking.
See, that's sure.
No. I'm kind of having second thoughts now. We're going Doug Trio. Charizard versus Abra. Abra is one of my favorites, but it's Charizard. Pikachu versus Charmeleon.
Not even.
What's your choice?
It's Charmeleon. Come on now.
Charmeleon. Onyx versus Zapdos. Honestly, I'm going Onyx.
Yeah.
Arcanine versus Venusaur. Arcanine. Blastoise versus Scyther.
Come on.
It's Blastoise. Gengar versus Staryu. Gengar.
Mm-hmm.
Mewtwo versus Marowak. We're going Mewtwo. Golduck versus Gyarados. I'm thinking Gyarados.
Gyarados.
Golem versus Kabutops. Thinking Golem.
on.
Yeah, I'm thinking Golem. Geodude versus Onyx.
Onyx. Baby.
Onyx. Golem versus Doug Trio.
Trio.
Yeah. Charmander versus Squirtle. This is the matchup of all time.
Squirtle.
Fuck. Squirtle. Charmeleon versus Primeape. I'll go with Charmeleon for this one. Charizard versus Gyarados.
Honestly,
I'm thinking Gyarados.
yeah.
It's Gyarados, baby. Let's go. Alakazam versus Arbok. Alakazam. Gengar versus Mewtwo. It's gotta be Mewtwo. All right, Arcanine versus Blastoise. You're going Arcanine.
Of course.
I think I'm gonna have to go Blastoise. Doug Trio versus Blastoise. Blastoise, easily. Onyx versus Mewtwo. Who would you pick?
I mean, I guess me too. Honestly.
Yeah, I was thinking Mewtwo. Squirtle versus Charmeleon.
Come on now. Give it to Charmeleon.
Fuck me, dude. Yeah, I'm thinking Charmeleon. Alakazam versus Gyarados.
Gyarados.
Gyarados. All right, we're getting into the finale. The final two. Blastoise versus Gyarados. Honestly, Gyarados. Oh.
Wow.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm going Gyarados. Charmeleon versus Mewtwo.
Wow. I mean, I already know mine.
You're gonna say Charmeleon?
You're
Oh,
right to
you
go, but yeah.
don't say that. You're
I
making me
am.
regret my decisions. It's gonna be Mewtwo. I'm sorry.
That's crazy. The
I'm
final
sorry.
two. The final two.
All right, the final two.
Outrageous.
Mewtwo versus Gyarados. Please give me your opinion at least.
Outrageous. Outrageous.
Out of these two, what is the number one? What would you go with?
I don't know.
Just go with your gut. Which one do you think would you pick?
It was Tails. Gyarados.
Oh my god, you did a coin toss for my number one Gen 1 Pokemon in the final round. The winning Pokemon is Gyarados. I love Gyarados. Yeah, I'm happy with this. I know Amos isn't, so maybe next time I will be the advisor and Amos will be the chooser. And because the next tournament will be Gen 2 and some of Amos's favorites are in Gen 2, that can be the one where Amos, you are the chooser.
I will be choosing right.
Okay. Do we have a deal, Mr. Amos?
That is fair.